If you haven't figured it out yet, your posture is the first impression. It is the energy that speaks even before you do. Whether you're standing tall or slouched will tell me so much about you even before we engage in a conversation. That's why I put together this posture correction routine. I'm going to show you 7 movements, 4 stretching, and 3 strengthening to help you improve your posture and help you present more confidently to the world. Starting things off with a Cobra stretch, I want you to turn your hands and push your chest off the floor, doing your best to keep your pelvis in contact with the ground. More likely than not, if you sit for most of the day, your lumbar spine is in a constant state of flexion and in need of some extension, and this exercise is going to do just that. Next is a child's pose with an emphasis on the lats. We're going to take our hands, slide them over to the left, stacking the right hand on top of the left so we get a really nice lat stretch involved here. One of the major culprits to rounded shoulder posture is tight lats as they pull you further forward into shoulder internal rotation. Hold this for 10 to 30 seconds on each side and then switch. This is one of my favorites recently to stretch the anterior capsule of the shoulder. Outstretch the arms so they're in a T position. From here, bend one arm and place one hand on the ground. We're going to use that hand to push into the ground, rolling onto the other shoulder. Hold this position for about 2 to 3 seconds and then switch sides. I typically do 2 to 3 rounds per arm. The thread the needle stretch is a great one to open and add rotation to the thoracic spine. Starting in a tabletop position, take one hand and slide it all the way through until your head gently meets the ground. From here, take your other hand and place it on top of the wrist and push for an even greater rotation throughout the thoracic spine. Hold each position for about 5 seconds and then switch. Moving on to strengthening, W's are a staple and probably the most important and easiest exercise to achieve better posture. Laying on the stomach, reach overhead and bend the elbows into a W shape as you retract and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Do your best to not throw your neck into it. As we retract, make sure you're also coming into a chin tuck position with the neck. T's help to strengthen the rear delt, a muscle often overstretched and heavily weakened due to a rounded shoulder posture. To execute this movement, outstretch the arms into a T position. Rotate the hands so the thumb side is towards the ceiling, and perform these pulses retracting the shoulder blades to strengthen the rear delt. Lastly, we have a pancake push-up. If you don't have enough strength in your anterior upper body muscles, mainly your chest, your body will also cave and fall forward, leading to an increased rounded shoulder posture. The chest is just as important, you guys, to strengthen as the back when it comes to better posture. This variation of a push-up can be a little bit challenging, but do your absolute best and try to go for 10 reps. Stay tuned for part 2 where I help you attain better lower body mobility and posture, which will ultimately assist with how well you walk, move, and function in daily life. I have a 4-week total body posture correction program called Master Series Posture, and I highly recommend this program to everybody, not only to help with better posture globally, but also so we have a great foundation before starting a strength training program. Link is in my bio, and as always, you can learn more about me and my training programs at functionim.com. I'll see you next time.